Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It's 11:15 a.m. according to the computer clock on Monday, August 4, 2014, and Mishu is sleeping on the rug behind me. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on episode 3 of Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal. Sailor Mars, yay! Okay, in the original anime, Sailor Mars really wasn't my favorite, because she seemed too argumentative, and I think the Deke dub made things worse, but I did like her English voice actor, at least her first one, from 1995, who later on reprised her role in the movies and in the Cloverway dub. But there was a brief period in 1998 when they dubbed the last few episodes of R where she had been replaced. But anyway, Mars isn't my favorite. I would say of the Inner Senshi, my favorite is Jupiter, which we'll have to wait for that. But in the new series. But okay. First, a correction to last week's. Not to last week, sorry, I keep thinking this is a weekly series, to my review of episode 2. We actually did see Ray at the very end of the episode. It was very brief and I had completely forgotten about it, but yeah, they teased us with Ray at the end of episode 2. Alright, so episode 3, once again, I read the manga chapter, Act 3, prior to watching the episode, and again, it follows very closely. There are probably some changes, but the anime also makes it more clear who's supposed to be talking in certain scenes, which, with the manga, I always get very confused regarding who's supposed to be talking and where exactly that the characters are standing and stuff like that, because it's manga, it's very loosely drawn, but yeah. So, very nice episode. You can tell there's a difference between the Ray in the manga and new anime series versus the old anime series. She isn't as berating of Usagi. She's actually a lot nicer. And I don't think they fought at all in this episode, honestly. But yeah, it's very nice. I really like this take on Ray. And her voice actor is good. She sounds good. She looks good. Her attacks are good. Her transformation sequence is gorgeous. I had read a comment on Crunchyroll that supposedly her transformation music is based on the music from the Deke dub, or at least inspired by it. I'd have to watch it again to be sure, so don't quote me on that. But let's see. What else can I say about it? It's just really good. Oh yeah, I want to compare it to the equivalent episode from the original anime series. It's just that I haven't watched the original episode in some time. I know in the original anime there's this part where Tuxedo Mask helps to drive the bus, or buses maybe, plural, I don't know, back through the wormhole or vortex or whatever, back to our dimension, but that's not there in this episode. He gets sidelined. Luna gets sidelined. She has to transport Mercury there. And yeah, so... But it's really great. I really enjoyed watching it. We got an episode preview. Yeah, apparently there are next episode previews after the closing credits, but until this point, Crunchyroll hasn't been showing them. We get the episode, and that's it. Well, and the themes. But starting with episode 3, there's a preview for the next episode. And I don't mean the teaser at the end of the actual episode. I mean a preview for the next episode after the closing credits. Now, there's also a teaser for the next episode. The final scene of episode 3 teases episode 4. That's I don't know if it's a filler episode, but it's based on Act 4 of the manga. So it's the one right before Jupiter shows up. They're not introducing Jupiter right away, as in the manga. They have, an extra episode where it's just Usagi, Ami, and Rei having their own adventure. Some kind of visiting princess or whatever with some kind of jewel that is mistaken to be the Imperium Silver Crystal or something like that. I don't know if it's filler or if it actually matters. I'll find out when I read the manga and watch the episode on the Saturday after this coming Saturday. Now apparently this series isn't once every 2 weeks. It's on the first and third Saturdays of the month. And this month has 5 Saturdays, so there's going to be a new episode on Saturday the 16th, but there won't be one on Saturday the 30th. We have to wait until Saturday, September 6th for Jupiter, for Makoto. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly look up the if it'll let me. Okay, wrong episode again. There are so many episode guides for Sailor Moon. This one's for the English dub. That's really necessary. I suppose it is, but come on. Pretty Soldier Sailor Moon. I guess that's it. I looked it up last time, I think, and already I forgot which one. Yeah, this is it. Alright, so episode 3 of the new anime is equivalent to let's see, episode 2 is equivalent to episode 8 of the original anime. This is equivalent to episode 3 is equivalent to episode 10. Originally airing on May 16, 1992, supposedly. Okay, so just to be clear, episode 1 is equal to episode 1. Episode 2 is equal to episode 8, and episode 3 is equal to episode 10. Now, this series, it's taken us, 5 weeks to get to episode 3, but we're still at a faster pace than the original anime series, which was weekly. So this is still a better paced anime, and I think it'll view better once it's out on Blu-ray. I hope we get a 1080p high def release. It looks like the original anime series took a week off between episodes 4 and 5. There was no new episode on April 4th, supposedly, 1992. But yeah, this series is really good. I'm really impressed with it so far. And share your thoughts about it. I'd like to read what you have to say about this series. Yeah, just let me know. And it's 11:26 a.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.